Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're diving into something I think we can all relate to: how to make traveling an absolute joy, not just for our minds, but for our bodies too. We're going to transform your next trip with some seriously powerful, gut-friendly travel hacks. You know that feeling, right? You are so excited for a vacation or a big work trip, but then it hits. The bloating, the discomfort, just that feeling of being completely out of sorts. It's that classic jet lag gut shock, and it is an incredibly common travel buddy for so many of us. But here's the thing, it really doesn't have to be that way. And the good news? You don't need some complicated, crazy plan. We're about to lay out some brilliantly simple and effective hacks that will help you feel fantastic from the moment you leave to the moment you get back. Okay, let's get right into it. The foundation for a really great, gut-friendly trip is actually laid before you even think about packing a suitcase. This first part is all about building up what I like to call your digestive armor, so you're ready for anything. Think of this as your pre-flight mission briefing. For about 2 or 3 days before you go, you're not just throwing clothes in a bag, you're stabilizing your body's internal clock with regular sleep and meal times. This just creates a strong, calm baseline. Then, do a little digital scouting. Find some healthy food spots where you're going. But maybe the most critical moment? That pre-flight meal. A warm, light meal is so much easier to digest than something heavy that's just going to sit in your stomach at 30,000 feet. And finally, get that toolkit ready, which we are definitely going to break down in a bit. All right, let's talk about the journey itself. Whether you're stuck in the airport or cruising up in the air, the little choices you make right here can have a huge impact on how you feel when you finally land. It is so easy to fall into the airport snack trap. I mean, we've all been there. But those sugary pastries and salty chips, they can cause these wild blood sugar spikes and crashes, leaving you feeling sluggish and bloated right when you need your energy the most. A simple swap to whole foods like nuts or a piece of fruit gives you steady, sustained energy and fiber that keeps your digestive system happy and calm before you even get on the plane. So once you're in the air, your whole environment changes. That cabin air is incredibly dry, so sipping water steadily is just non-negotiable. But probably the most underrated tip is movement. Just sitting for hours slows everything down, including your digestion, what experts call gut motility. Seriously, just a simple walk up and down the aisle can make a world of difference. And as you can see, having some ginger on hand and choosing warm foods are simple ways to keep your system soothed while you fly. You've landed. Awesome. But hey, the work isn't quite over yet. The first 24 hours are absolutely critical for resetting your internal clock and getting your digestive system totally synced up with your new home base. This simple timeline is your secret weapon for crushing jet lag. Each step sends a powerful signal to your body to get with the new program. A little warm water in the morning gently wakes up your digestive system. And then, eating your first meal on local time, not when your body thinks it should be eating, that is the strongest cue you can possibly send to reset that internal clock. Following that with a soothing tea and giving your body time to digest before bed helps lock in that new rhythm for a great first night's sleep. Look, enjoying local food is a massive part of travel. And these aren't rules to restrict you, they're strategies to empower you. Choosing cooked food over raw is a great defensive move. It just lowers the risk of running into unfamiliar bacteria. And here's a great pro tip. Share plates. It lets you try all those rich, exciting local dishes without totally overwhelming your digestion. It's all about being a smart, adventurous eater. Okay, let's get tactical. Being prepared is half the battle, right? So let's talk about that gut-friendly toolkit we mentioned earlier. I want you to think of these as your secret weapons for staying comfortable and resilient no matter where you are. Your travel kit is all about having solutions right at your fingertips. You've got probiotics to support your gut's friendly bacteria, which can get thrown off by new foods. For that instant relief from nausea or bloating, you've got ginger and fennel. And electrolytes are basically your insurance policy against dehydration. Having these, plus a few trusted snacks, means you're never caught off guard and you can handle whatever the journey throws at you. A lot of these tips are actually rooted in really ancient wisdom, like the Ayurvedic concept of Agni, or your digestive fire. Just think of it like the metabolic engine that powers your whole digestive system. All the stress from travel can kind of dampen this fire, which makes you feel sluggish. So when we talk about sipping warm water or choosing warm meals, what we're really talking about is stoking that fire and keeping your digestive engine running strong. And for those of you on a tight business schedule, efficiency is everything. These aren't time-consuming routines. They are powerful micro-habits. For example, that 60-second breathing pause before a meal, It's scientifically proven to shift your nervous system from fight or flight mode into rest and digest mode, which dramatically improves how you process your food. Each one of these habits takes almost no time, but pays off big time in how you feel and perform. So this really brings us to the most crucial point of all. None of these hacks are about restriction or missing out on the fun. They're all about enhancement. They're tools that empower you to feel your absolute best so you can fully live and enjoy your travel experience, whether it's for work or for pure pleasure. If you remember just one thing from all of this, let it be this. It's the small, consistent practices that build up over time. It is not about being perfect. It's about making small, thoughtful choices that altogether build this incredible resilience and just make your travels so much more enjoyable. So as you start planning your next adventure, I'll leave you with this question. What's the one new habit you're going to try? Maybe it's just packing that ginger tea or taking that 5-minute walk after a meal. Starting with just one small change can make all the difference. Safe and happy travels.